Hey everybody, DeLong Shot Signatures here. This is episode 69 of my TTM returns. I never got around to doing a video yesterday, so I'm going to include yesterday's successes with today's. Got in a total of 15, I believe, for 30 autographs, bring me to 1,128 on the year. We're going to start off here with a NASCAR return. This is coming back from a former crew chief, probably best known for his Cup Series time with Dale Jr., but he also won the Xfinity Series Championship in 2003, I believe. That may have been with Kevin Harvick. I forgot to look that up. But signing 2 of 2, got back Lance McGrew, sent to Hendrick Motorsports, where he is still part of the team. Then we got an NBA return. I told myself this year that I would send out some more NBA players and just never got around to it. The first time I sent to this guy, I got a return to sender. I don't remember if that was because he was injured, but I think I had seen some other people saying that the first time they sent to him, they got a failure as well. But it looks like he's signing again. So this is a 2 of 2 success coming back from Cleveland Cavaliers player Dylan Windler. I think he's only in his second or third season, so it would have been a pretty recent send out, but cool to finally get that. We have an NHL return. This is coming back from an active player who is a rookie in the NHL this season. He was drafted in the first round a couple years ago by the Carolina Hurricanes, and he's having a pretty underrated rookie campaign. He's not up there with the top guys, but still having himself a pretty decent start. So this is a 2 of 2 success from Seth Jarvis, drafted out of Portland, and is now, he did sign here on the left, it's kind of hard to see, playing with the Carolina Hurricanes, who I think they can clinch a playoff spot tonight, if I remember correctly. Then we have a 3 of 2 success coming back from a college baseball Hall of Famer. He signed both photos and signed greeting card as well. So I'll explain here in a second what's going on with it. But this is coming back from former coach Bill Hallowady, something like that. So, like I said, he signed both of these photos and then included a short note and a greeting card, signed that as Coach Hallowady. I received a note, I'm not going to show it, from, I think it's his wife, stating, he's had some medical stuff go on in the past few years, so that could be why some of the stuff that he wrote down is hard to read. So that's perfectly fine. I was not aware of those things, but really, really kind of him to still take the time to sign those. So hopefully he's feeling well, but really, really appreciative to receive these back. Then we have a former college football head coach. He is now an offensive coordinator for Nebraska. He signed these on the back of the photos. Got back Mark Whipple, who won a championship with UMass back in the day. Sign both these on the back. Then we got some college baseball returns. These next two guys just signed 1 of 2. They kept the other photo, but still glad to get them regardless. First one is coming from Oregon State head coach Mitch Canham, who was a catcher in the minor leagues. Don't think he ever debuted in MLB. And then got Alabama head coach Brad Bohannon, signing 1 of 2. We got a couple of softball Hall of Fame coaches. First one, I think it's pronounced Yvette Gerard, former LSU head coach. Had over 1,000 wins, very impressive career. And then we have probably the most impressive coach at this time. He was the winningest head coach at the time of his retirement last year. He's since been passed by the Michigan head coach, but signing 2 of 2, got Mike Candrea. He won 8 College World Series with Arizona. I think had 23 College World Series appearances for softball. And like I said, he was the winningest all-time head coach for a short period of time. So really, really glad to get those. And then we'll go on to today's successes. First one here, a little bit different than some normal successes I've gotten. Not just in, it being non-sport, but also kind of in what I got back. He kept both of my photos, but he did send back some stuff, but got back former Nirvana bassist Chris Novoselic. He still does music to this day. I think I sent to you some studio or something that he's a part of, and got back a bunch of promotional material, but he did sign a postcard. And then he included another signed postcard of Jack Endino. Never heard of him, but apparently he was part of the Seattle grunge movement back in the day, and so I'll have to look more into that. Included some other stuff, but I'm not going to spend too much time, worrying about that. We'll just move on to the next few successes. Next one is a college basketball return. This guy just had a Final Four appearance in the women's college basketball tournament. So this is a 2 of 2 success coming back from Louisville head coach Jeff Waltz. This was his 4th Final Four appearance. Has very, very good winning percentage. So he's off to a fantastic start in his career. Then we have a Division II head coach. I think the main reason I sent to him is because this program at Division II level has been pretty good at making the tournament each year. So there's a chance of potentially getting a future D2 championship out of this guy. But this is a 2 of 2 success from Northwest Missouri State head coach Rich Wright. Signing both of these. I almost didn't open this one up. I was sorting through the mail after it arrived, and I took all of my envelopes and went upstairs, and I left the one that contained this one downstairs for a while, but I found it before I ended up doing the video, so really glad I did that. I believe the last 3 of these are all college softball head coaches, and all 3 are in the Hall of Fame. So first one is a 3 of 2 success, signed on the back, from former Indiana and Iowa softball head coach Gail Blevins. So for some of these coaches, it's been really difficult to find good photos of them, but I was able to find a couple that I could get at the right size. And then she also included a short note, which she signed at the bottom as well. And then this is an active head coach who also signed on the back of the photos. This is coming back from Nebraska softball head coach Rhonda Revel, something like that, maybe. But signed both of those on the back. I'll take what I can get. And last one here is another active head coach. I think 7-time College World Series appearances. This is from Tennessee softball coach Karen Weekly. So what's unique about her career is that pretty much up until this year and a few seasons back early in her career, she's coaching by herself this time around. She was the co-head coach with her husband Ralph for years and years and years. So they have a pretty shared record between them. He has since retired, but she is continuing on and adding to her legacy as well. So I did send to Ralph. I think I found a home address. We'll see how that one turns out. But really glad to add some more Hall of Famers. So I got 7 out of 92. One thing you'll notice is that, I may have discussed this before, you'll notice is that a lot of the softball coaches I'm getting back are Hall of Famers. And then a lot of the baseball coaches I've been getting back have really impressive records or multiple championships, and they're not in the Hall of Fame. the NFCA Hall of Fame has been around a lot longer than the College Baseball Hall of Fame. So I think they're just taking their time with the College Baseball Hall of Fame. They don't want to rush it and then, run out of people to induct. But hopefully, a lot of those guys that I have gotten eventually make it and add their names into history with that. But that is it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Helps me out a lot. Best luck with your guys' collecting. Take care.